We build self-worth, and as our mission states, we foster sustainable change in lifestyle and levels of self-sufficiency. Most important, self-sufficiency for our moms and their families. We comfort, we hug, we clothe, we feed, we tutor, we inspire. Most importantly, we empower. We create opportunity. Hearts of Gold has adopted 4 New York City shelters, semi-perm housing, and 3 shelters under the Nazareth housing umbrella, 1 on the Lower East Side and 2 in Harlem, fulfilling the needs of 900 mothers and children annually. I said 900 mothers and children.
So, Rhonda, you are no stranger to this event. What brings you back year after year?
Well, first of all, this event is my heart. It is the culmination of all that work each year. It also raises the funds to make sure that work can continue for the following year.
All of the items that you'll see tonight are available at Noir et Blanc, Deborah's Fabulous Ladies Clothing Boutique, and also we'll see some items from the Thrifty Hog.
What are some of your favorite programs within Hearts of Gold?
I easily have a favorite, which is Thrifty Hog. The Thrifty Hog. It's a thrift store, but we call it a resale shop because it is so fabulous.
And it's a great store because of the people that work there, right?
Well, what's so wonderful about it is the mothers get a chance to get some real life work experience in a world where their history and their life might make it that they can't get a job. They can work at the Thrifty Hog. They can learn about stocking a store. They can learn about working a cash register. They can learn all those things, get it on their resume, and go out and get a job after that. So it really is on every level. It's an amazing, amazing program that Hearts of Gold has.
7 years ago, I was working in Manhattan, and I lived in a 2-family house with my children in the Bronx. Everything seemed fine until I got a letter from court telling me that the landlord was not paying his mortgage, and the house was going into foreclosure. I was evicted in January of the following year. My kids were going to school right in the area. I didn't have anywhere to go, so I had to go into the shelter system. The steps before getting into the actual shelter was an ordeal. The noise, the dirt, arguments, sitting on the floor for hours before they gave you a slip, letting you know where you and your kids were going to sleep for that night was exhausting and made us feel less than what we were. She brought us furniture, helped us get other household items from my apartment when we moved out after being in a shelter for a year. She has stayed active in my children's lives. They have continued since then to bring in A and B averages. My daughter attends LaGuardia High School of Music and Arts and Performing Arts, and my son now attends De La Salle Academy.
Yeah!
When I first met this kid, he was just the sickest, palest baby you could possibly ever meet. Like, it didn't look like this kid had a hope at all. He was always sick, always coughing. He couldn't speak right. He didn't play with other kids because he was always so tired. And he came into my mom's shelter like that. And now, like a few years later, Jeremiah is like a smiling, bright-eyed, curly-haired boy who like bounces around, plays with other kids. You never would have thought this kid was sick a day in his life. Just like a bundle of joy, ball of energy. And like I just smile every time I look at him because like it's that personal connection. Because like I saw it happen. I remember every day I used to see Jeremiah, I would get so sad because I'd be like, wow, this kid is just like, he looked awful. And now he's walking around in a suit, the red tie that he picked out himself tonight, his mom says. And it's just like an amazing thing to see happen.
Every child is going to get a coat in September, because that's ridiculous, because this is America. And at Christmas time, as they move into the shelter in and out, and they don't have a coat, we're going to buy them a coat. And we're going to make sure all these kids have coats, because it's a basic need. I'm not just buying coats. I'm going to buy hats, I'm going to buy gloves, and I'm going to buy scarves. And when they lose them at school, like my kids and your kids do, we're gonna give them replacements. So I'm stocking up, so help me out.
I think one of the great things about Hearts of Gold is that you see and interact with the results. When I bring friends in to do events, everybody assumes that we're going to be doing some kind of distant arts and crafts something, and that the kids will end up with whatever it is that we make. But I remember I had 4 girls come in over the summer for an event, and everyone was surprised that they were actually working with the kids. We ran a great walkathon in the park. We were running around with the kids. You know, you really see that they develop bonds with the kids as the day goes on, which is really awesome to watch. And I think that's what speaks for the organization's magic.
I support Hearts of Gold.
And I support Hearts of Gold.
We 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 support Hearts of Gold. Word up.
There you go.
Word up.